welcome to the NYXUS podcast. What's up, boys? Mick,
Hey,
Mojo.
yo.
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Yeah, ready for Friday.
Shovel Monster is in the house.
Yo, AOD.
Anger overdose.
Anger overdose.
Already there waiting.
Absolutely.
He was chomping at the bit.
He was just waiting. He's, like I always say, my number one cheerleader. So
He's a very good supporter. I appreciate him.
he's
Definitely.
an amazing person. So welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Shovel Monster. We've had Mojo before for the Encircle Throne interview, but now
Right.
we have Shovel Monster.
Yep.
He's making devil faces at you guys. I look good as a cheerleader. Somebody
Yeah, you
make
do.
that happen. Zorn as a cheerleader. So how was Shovel Monster created, Mick?
Basically the original singer and I met around 2005 or 6, and we've been wanting to work together for quite a while. We almost made it happen in 2006, like 6 months or a year after we met, and then just stuff, life happens, and then finally, like it's 2017. I had to. Long story short, I had to sell all my stuff from 2008 when the market took a shit.
Yeah.
And so I took a break from guitar. Finally picked up the strings again, and then started thinking as a studio project. And I asked him, he wasn't available, and then 6 months later, he's like, "Yeah, I'll do it." And then his health kind of declined, and so I had to move on to Randall, and then once stuff's progressed, I just started to think about touring, and so then I started to have Randall's in Costa Rica, so I had to think more local, and so
Yes.
yeah.
It's expensive to fly him in for every show.
Well, and yeah, because
Add passports and stuff.
Right? Visas and yep.
yeah. When I figure we'll try and at least every 6 months or every year, roughly, we can try and do like a 2-week tour if possible. If we could do more, we can do more. Just kind of whatever schedule that we can all arrange to make it work. So, as of right now, we're trying to schedule July, August next year for maybe like a West Coast thing. Yeah.
Pretty
We'll
cool.
s- Yeah.
Pretty cool. And Crypt 13 is in the house. Sup,
Yo.
Shovel
Yo.
Monster. Matt came in
Hey,
while
Matt.
we were talking. What's up, Matt? So what's the story behind the name Shovel Monster?
Um, Nothing special really, to be honest. It's just we're trying to figure out a name, and we had this other name. It was Beyond Oath, and I thought that was a little more hardcore kind of name. And I was like, that's just not what I play. So my son plays Shovel Knight, and for whatever reason, shovel. I always like that word. I keep telling in all the interviews, shovel has always been a word that I've just liked to say. It just rolls off. But then I thought, what could go with that? I didn't want to be a Stain cover band because I love Mud Shovel. Sounds badass too, but I think that would be misleading as well. But yeah,
sounds like a saint.
so I just stumbled upon Monster, and it just kind of went from there. And it never was intentional to be like a character, I guess, or to have a character as a mascot or whatever. But I thought, it'd be kind of cool, and the second album, and that's when it started to kind of develop the character. Yeah.
Yes, that we could see develop through the songs that we're going to be listening.
Yeah.
It's a pretty interesting character.
Yeah. Day 9 is where it started, and now we're kind of just taking it a little bit further and deeper. And I think the next stuff will be even after this album. I think it's going to go even a little bit farther. So we'll see.
Very cool. Anger says Mick Moonlights has 13th keeper.
Nice.
Run.
Right.
Mechanic A say, hey guys.
Run.
Hey.
I mean, amazing songs. I still love playing them all the time when I have downtime and people
Thank
can't
you.
show up. I love playing. I mean, I love the stories. I'm a big fan of horror movies, anything horror, so
Yeah.
I mean, you give me somebody with a
Well, that is
give me
definitely this album is a horror
give
movie.
me give me a
Yeah.
shovel monster, and I'm loving it. You even
Yeah.
have a tiny shovel, right? That you were
Yeah,
like
it's
little
behind.
merch.
Yeah, it's behind me there. It's about, I think it's 26 or 28 inches. That I custom. I buy the shovel obviously, and then I custom paint it and put a sticker that I have 4-inch sticker on the little handle part of it. And there's only a couple people that have them right now. Nobody's that interested.
I mean, I think the concept is there. You know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the character is developing right now. So you give it some time.
Yeah.
The shovel's gonna become as important as the mask, as the knife, as the now it's gonna be the shovel monster.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, never know. Maybe they'll pick you up to make a movie or something.
That'd be
Somebody
yeah.
tag Rob Zombie. I
Yeah.
mean,
I think Rob's done that enough.
Yes.
He hasn't heard nothing back either.
I mean, we always try. Brittany and Rob Zombie.
Can't give up. Yeah.
Let's go.
I know. I tag my buddy. Well, he's not my buddy, but he's one of my influences, I guess. His name's Steve, but he's in a band called Skin Lab, and I'll tag him every now and then. And he actually has responded a couple times once, but he usually just likes it or whatever, But still, it's even that just to like it is cool,
He acknowledges it at
Yeah.
least.
Absolutely.
Crypt13 says amazing songs and they keep getting better and better.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm trying to get better. So
Why is there so much blood?
why
It
is
happens when you get your leg chopped off.
Yeah.
Matt says Mel needs a shovel.
Is that
I
my
mean-
leg over there?
Oh my god, those lyrics though. Come on, this is amazing. Amazing.
I figured the shovel will take off after we go on tour and everybody sees the mic stand I've created for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be
I-
fun.
I'm working on. I got to figure out a way to get it stable, but my mic stand is going to be a giant shovel.
Yeah,
Good.
we'll be able to figure it out.
Rob Zombie and Britney Spears, we have some shit for you to do. There you go. They have been tagged. What's up, Lori?
Hey, Lori.
Anger said, I'm saving for my shovel. Those shovels are really cool. Like
I appreciate it. Yeah.
I like
was-
the
I don't know.
concept.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened one day, but I think I just stumbled upon it on on Amazon, the little mini shovel. And I was like, and then it just like, what could I do with that? And then just kind of that's the first one I ever made. It's actually the SM logo is actually painted, but what I did was actually made stickers now, and then just I'll paint the blood on it, and then I do like a clear coat over it to kind of keep it protect a little bit, but.
I mean, so it's even handmade, guys. Like, this is amazing. Make sure you sign it.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
if they want me to, I will.
You
but-
should. You should. You guys should both sign it. It would.
Signed and numbered.
You never
Numbered,
know. Yes,
Yeah, 'cause
absolutely.
seriously, that's the first one, and then my other buddy that's a real big supporter has the second. He does a lot, so I sent him one. It's kind of like a gift, but
Anger said,
there's-
paint the blood.
yeah,
Mm.
It looks
I
realistic, don't it?
Don't talk too much. Don't talk too much.
yeah,
I see that. I see that nice smoke out T-shirt you're repping right there.
Yeah.
Our buddy Anger Overdose is going to be there this Friday, guys. I'm
Yep.
plugging him in, but I'll also be live on Friday at the same time.
Hmm.
Support both of us.
Have you get a couple monitors, a couple
Run.
screens.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think we're scheduled on there for 9/11.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Lori says, hey, everyone, my chat keeps stopping when I type. Shit happens. But
Yeah.
welcome.
Technology.
thanks for coming. Yeah,
Tell me about it. I tried to do the interview yesterday and it was just not happening, so we are gonna reschedule that one.
yeah,
Yeah, no, love the shovel. Definitely when you guys start touring and the story of the shovel comes out a little more, I think you're gonna get some orders.
yeah. I have a couple ideas when we do shows. Like I might just bring one and it'll just be the one that'll be that tour, and
Mhm.
the lucky one, something like that. Some little special things, because since we're not going to be able to do shows too frequently.
Yeah.
make something special. So
How far away from each other are you guys?
probably what 1,000 miles? I don't know, 1,200.
It's something like that.
Yeah, it's
All
It's
right.
like a 2 day trip almost. To, unless you want to make 20 something hour drive in a day. It was rough last time I looked at it.
I feel that. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not to
but
figure out plane tickets.
yeah.
Right. Right.
Well, I have a drummer that's going to be sending me a playthrough video um, by the end of the month. So hopefully he works out because he's down in Tucson. So that'd be a heck of a deal to find somebody close by. So, and I have a bass player
For
that's in
real.
Phoenix. So
All right. All
yeah,
right.
so we're rounding them up, and I didn't think we'd ever find a drummer, to be honest with you, and not that we have yet, but there's at least some,
That's
you
just
know,
the conversations we've had with a couple people, and it's never not panned out well.
right.
It's hard to find and everybody's saying it when people find their band, when people mesh together and everything works out, you're lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes before getting that fit, it takes a while. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes it's not even that the person can't play, you're just not compatible. Like,
right.
it doesn't work. It
Well, it's
doesn't,
hard because yeah, everybody has their own ideas
that's it.
and egos, of course, and so
Always.
depending on.
This one, yeah. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Careful. how
Said
how
you-
how did you decide on Mojo to be the voice of Shovel now?
I've wanted this too.
well, we had been talking roughly a couple months, I think. And I just figured, shit, I might as well just ask him since he's like the one person. I figured go to your resources first, and I figured I'd say, hey, see if he was interested. And he thought I was talking about, having him as a guest on a song. And I'm like,
A single collab cover or something.
yeah. And I was like, no, do you want to actually be the singer? And he's like, really? He's like, and then it took a couple days, and he did like a little the first song that Chad, he did the vocals for that, and then we kind of okay, yeah, let's do it, and and he's kind of joking too because I know it's the the way of like new singer every freaking album, but I was telling
Gotta
him
get the
like
axe after this
yeah.
one.
I was telling him like that's not how I want it, you know what I mean? But so if you want to be in, you're in. You can stay longer than one album.
That's part of the horror story, though.
Exactly. The shame
Where-
keeps evolving.
Where do those lead singers go after?
Right?
You
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe Mick is Shovel Monster. Like,
There
Anger says Shovel Monster sings the blues featuring Mojo.
you go.
Yeah, featuring the heavy metal blues.
Do you follow like a ritual like before you start recording? Like, do you start warming up? Do you I don't know, do yoga? What's your thing?
I need to do yoga. I actually started trying to get back into yoga a few years ago, and then COVID hit. But no, I try to get in the studio 30 minutes a night. Sometimes between Friday and Sunday, it varies just because it's the weekend and you want to chill or whatever. But definitely Monday through Thursday, I'm definitely making an effort to get 30 minutes in here. Whether it's just playing guitar or trying to come up with something new or whatever. I don't know if there's a ritual really, just sitting my ass down in front of the computer and just I usually have a plan as far as like what I want to do, if I want to work on a new song or I have this song that I want to kind of work on. Like usually I'm a few songs ahead. Like there's probably a half a dozen songs that I've created over the past few years that I haven't used, and then there's 2 songs. The album's done, and with the exception of his vocals, he's finishing a couple songs on it with the vocals, and then mixing everything again. And then I've made 2 songs since, and then I stumbled upon a song that I made a few years ago that I kind of liked that I'm going to rework. So I like to stay ahead of the game and not feel stressed about trying to come up with some material and
Ahead of the game is an understatement, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think this will be the third album in 13 months, so
Oof.
Yeah.
it's. But I mean, it'd be one thing if we were doing shows, that'd be something
Yeah.
pretty rad. But we're not doing shows, so it's just pretty easy to write stuff. So next year could be a little more difficult because January we'll be worried about doing shows, and we're gonna have to get the set list going and figure out what the songs we want and figure out where we're gonna play and all that business. And it's a lot of stars to line up since we're not all in the same spot, and making sure we can all take the same time off and all that stuff. And
Oh yeah, it's not gonna be easy to coordinate all of that, but you
yeah,
guys
yeah,
like it's doable. It's
yeah,
doable.
it's definitely doable. So, but we're gonna try and have something special next year for new music, but we don't want to give anything away right now. But just
Absolutely.
worry about this third album, and hopefully everybody likes it.
Halloween.
I'm so far. I mean, I'm loving it. But like I said, I'm a
Awesome.
big horror movie fan. So
Yeah, yeah,
anything. Well, what about Halloween? I heard Halloween. Is it the release?
yeah.
That's the release for the album. It's Halloween. It just
Well,
happens to be on Old School Tuesday. You can go
Yeah.
to it. I know that's what you're about to say. I know you were.
Yeah, Tuesdays are nobody. And you know what's funny is I say this, and nobody really gives two shits about it. It seems like, but to me, it's like a big deal because like
It's
music
nostalgia.
it is. Back being a kid, going to pick up new stuff on a Tuesday. When
Going
shit
to
was
FYE.
FYE, there's a couple other places, Sam Goody and I forget the other places. Well, there's a Hastings where I was, but yeah, Tuesdays was the shit, man. You get new music, and so whenever I release an album, I try to do it on a Tuesday. Singles, I don't care too much,
Yeah.
but the whole album, I try to do on a Tuesday because it's just, I don't know, it's something like you said, nostalgic about it. So
It's proper. For us, anyway, it's proper.
Yeah.
It feels right.
it's the way it is, yeah, the way it was and the way it should be still.
AOD says Tower, The Wall.
Tower
Uh,
Records,
Yep.
yep.
So who writes everything for the music and the lyrics
Wait, this
and
Yeah, no,
Music.
yeah, I do the music and then he does the lyrics. So I have the second day 9. I contributed some lyrics. I helped out Randall almost every song. There was about 3 songs that he did by himself, but other than that, I helped him with at least a chorus or a verse or something. But yeah, I only helped out on Chad on this album so far. So
It's like you said, the horror nut thing. I mean, myself too. We came up with the entire idea of it, so it's been actually kind of easy just to be like, okay, well, this is how this is gonna happen. So there you go.
yeah.
you guys already have a plan of the storyboard, basically.
Yeah, every song's already been planned out before even the first lyrics were written, pretty much.
So then,
Yeah,
then it's
that makes it
just,
so much easier.
And it was
Yeah.
it's just
Yes.
able just to go.
when
Yeah.
you have already an idea of what you're gonna write. I think that's what's the hardest every time you write a song is what am I gonna write about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everybody writes about everything, and you're like, okay, I don't want to be the 100th song that talks about this. So now with that, that's a little story. Like you guys are giving us a storyboard. I love that.
Yeah, and it was actually going to be a 2-album concept, but after we started really diving into it, it kind of, I forget the conflict that that I was coming up with, but it just wasn't going to quite work out how we wanted, I think. And so we ended up figuring a way to make it just a full album. And then we were releasing a song every 4 weeks, and with hopes that
Testing the
alg-
algorithm.
yeah, seeing if the algorithm would do anything, but it hasn't done jack shit. So
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I heard somebody tell me that too. You have to release like every 4 weeks constantly, and you'll get picked up by like Spotify algorithm and stuff like that. It hasn't worked.
yeah, it's not at all. The only thing what other people have said is maybe it's the pre-saves that help you. So if you get more
That's what I think
pre-saves,
it is. I
Yeah.
think you have to at least hit like at least 50 to like 500 I've even heard somebody say 500 is like the magic mark if you truly want to.
And it doesn't take a lot of time, guys. Like, seriously, to pre-save somebody else's song. Like, even if it's not your genre of music, even if it's not, the community's big enough that when somebody puts a pre-save, share it. We
Yeah.
should be able to hit that 50 easily.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you guys help me. All of you guys watching, help me. And if you didn't help me yet, please help me get my YouTube to like 100 subscribers in 2 days. So
yeah,
I
we
can't
don't even
believe
have that, so that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe that we can't help each other. You know what I mean? I just
It's tough, and I understand it because everybody, most of the people, most of our friends in the bands or their solo bands or whatever they are, they're trying to, make it as much as we are. So they're, it's everybody's trying to fight for that piece too. And
but
I
it won't
you know.
stop you from making it, even if you help somebody else.
No,
make it.
you're right. You're right.
You know, like I mean, it's helping me because I'm sharing all of you guys. I'm following the number of followers I have on on YouTube. I have pretty much the same back because I'm trying to help everybody grow, and then people
Yeah.
try to help me too. I mean, if we could all just do that on pre-saves, like Anger said, that's what I heard too. 500 magic number.
Yeah.
We should hit 500 easy. So he said, Mechanic said, I've done it. Don't work for me, but I'm having a blast.
Oh,
Absolutely.
we're still making music. I mean,
Yeah. I'm not
it
going to
ain't gonna
stop making
that.
music, but yeah.
Nobody's
But yeah,
gonna
it's-
stop, but it doesn't mean that we can't try to debunk the
System, yeah.
algorithms and
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, we should be able to at least get 50.
Yeah.
Just like,
And the
I
I
thing
mean,
was-
it is
I-
unfortunate it takes that. Like, even on Facebook, like,
yep.
your post not seen for like 5 days later. It's like, why am I not seeing today's when I'm looking at it? But then I see something from 10 days ago, and it's like, well, that's unfortunate because that happened 10 days ago, and I didn't see it when it actually happened.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The Facebook algorithm is all jacked up too.
Like, Facebook kills me.
Yeah.
This, and they always recommend, like, oh, look, we recommend that for you, and you're like, I follow enough people that I don't need to see
Right.
recommended. Like, just show me what I'm following,
Yeah.
Lori said, I've noticed some people on Facebook using the @everyone on posts. Does that work for pages or just groups? It's @followers for pages. A lot of people are against it.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm
It's more annoying than anything because it's kind of a lazy attempt to try and.
But I mean, if it's something relevant, I mean, I'm a podcast page, and I'm not saying spam that button. Like, but once in a while,
It's the when they do the little things. It's
Yeah.
why
it should be reserved to something very important.
because it
Right.
makes me not want to look at it anymore. Because I just see it and I'm like, all right, I'm just going to wipe my notifications away and not even look at what you said because most of what's being done that way is not
I'll
important.
be-
Like, I'd love to
Not
use it
important,
like when
right.
our album dropped. 'Cause
Yep.
that's a big thing. The album's dropped. Everybody should know the album's dropped. But now I feel like if we do it,
It's
just going to be an
ignored,
annoyance, and somebody's either going to be like, "Well, I don't want to follow you guys anymore because you're using the @follower" button."
Exactly. Some people are doing it excessively, which makes it useless for all of us. For anybody that would use it for a good reason to use it.
Yeah.
I personally, I just don't look at the post. If you tag @followers @everyone, I see it has tagged you, and I don't know what
Yeah,
it says.
I saw
Everyone
it.
else, I don't usually look at it. If you want me to look at something, tag me directly. That's
Yeah.
the only way that I'll
I think
see
it was
it.
Fourth Watch. He made a post that was very good about how they needed to change it.
Right.
So it's not they tagged you and everybody else. It was like they tagged all their followers instead of because you're thinking, oh, cool, I got tagged by somebody else. No, I didn't actually.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's like you think, oh, something important. And
Yeah.
it's, you know what I mean? Then you're like, okay, cool. Just cool. But yeah, if you want my attention, tag me directly. If you tag @followers, there's a big chance that I won't even look at
Yeah.
it.
Same here.
Same.
Yeah.
Because when I tried at first to kind of be like, okay, well, I'm going to see what everybody's talking about, and half of them were like, "Have a good day." Okay, I didn't need to see that post.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go on Minneapolis, Minnesota statues. If we're talking about the band statues, the boys will be here next month talking about their new album. Matt, what are you talking about? Drupal had the right idea about this stuff. Too bad it went to shit.
Okay.
Not sure I know what you're talking about, Matt. Enlighten me.
He may be talking about old Zuckerberg.
I'm like yeah, exactly. I'm it's late, guys. Oh, the posting.
Yeah.
It's very late. I'm tired. Shh. Don't make fun of me. So let's listen to one of your song, guys, because we have to move fast. Like I said, whoever didn't see the beginning of the show, we have to cut it early-ish tonight because it's late for me and kids and school night stuff. Crap. And we'll have the guys back though on a Friday night. That way we can talk later. It's more relaxed, and we're gonna be able to talk about the album and everything. I'm thinking I'd like to see you guys after the album releases.
Yeah.
If you want to know more information about the album, that would be the time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know.
We're trying to
things. Give you a chance to hear it and everything too.
Well, that's it. So let's set that up, and I'll have you on a Friday night so we can really. Chicken nugget, so we could really get it, I miss a lot of important info from following so many. Yes, but then if you follow less people,
Catch 22.
Yeah, Catch 33.
Oh.
Meshuggah. No.
are we going for buried or bludgeoned? Buried
Whichever
would
one.
be blurry. Which one would be the first one in the story?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Joseph. I don't know if it matters really.
Anger said
You
he's trying to catch 69.
course he is.
Buried is first. Buried is first. Bludgeon is actually the very last.
All right, so we'll play buried, and there's case numbers, so I'm sure this is important to something.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
All right, well, I'll see if I can get some information about it after we listen to the song. Enjoy, guys.
Consume
Ooh, there you have it. God, that's heavy. That's so heavy. Mechanic A says, just curious, what tuning did you use? I love it.
Oh man, I don't know if I can give that shit away, man.
Ah, secrets.
It's low.
With a hint of lower.
Narok said, hey, all, can I invade now? No.
I guess.
Invasion
did.
time. Invasion time is October 13. That's when you're supposed to invade the podcast. Narok says, I mentioned this is what they sound like when they're digging holes. Shovel monsters.
Is this the love song?
This is the love song on
Yes.
the album.
I don't know. I think Bludgeoned is pretty lovable.
That was awesome. I'm awake now. Yeah.
Thank you.
For sure. Anger said Z
Z
minor.
minor. Yes. Darn it! How'd you know?
It's the shovel monster. And there you go. Yes. It's the shovel monster tuning.
Yeah.
You can't know it.
Yeah. I seen yours in the back. I usually keep mine in the boxes, but this one, it was raining out and the fucking box got all fucked up. So I had to,
No.
yeah, it pissed me off. So
So you got
it's
to
the only
take
one
it
I
out.
have on my desk. Yeah. So.
Yeah, well, that's Blink 182, and I have Def Leppard.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Saw them, and I was like, yep, mine. I gotta get them.
Yeah. That's Pantera back right there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Slowly. Like, these ones are pretty big, though. I was like, holy. Like, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I can't put them both, so today it's Blink.
I have them all around, but
Yes. Yes. Anger says, let's not talk about collecting pops and shit. Fuck my life. I think we could have a whole episode on collecting stuff and on
pops, yeah.
that pops and all kinds of other shit. I know Anger likes to collect all kinds of stuff. I'm the same way. I still have like my He-Man and She-Ra little collectible. Like,
Nice.
they're out of the box because I was
Oh,
a
yeah.
big fan.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Did you break another channel? Nope. No, we're
Not
not
yet.
broken. We're good. I could show you my shit one day. We would need
know.
It would take more than one day. Yeah. Was exactly.
Man, it would be so long for us to be able to see all of
Man owes a
these little.
museum.
Pretty much, yeah. So let's see. If curse is placed on you guys, and you can only listen to one song for the rest of your life, what are we listening to? Don't look at me like that.
Oof.
I don't like that question.
Uh-huh. It's gonna
don't
make a
know.
playlist. At one
Don't-
point, I'm gonna listen and write down every song everybody said and make a playlist out of it.
Oof.
I don't know.
It wouldn't be metal, unfortunately.
Anger says, Bojo says Kenny G.
Yeah. I mean,
You- Taylor Swift. Mechanic K
I
says
think
Taylor Swift.
I'd probably do something like Eleanor Rigby or something by the Beatles, I'm sure.
The Beatles, Eleanor Rigby. Oh Lord, that song. I had to sing it for a singing competition.
Really?
It was not. It was poor the Beatles. They must have been like, shit. What's she doing?
Yeah.
Crypt 13 says Thriller, Michael Jackson. We've had that song. There we go. It's the second time we hear a song now. We've had that song from the lead singer of Mr. Lugosi. Said Thriller, Michael Jackson.
God, that's
Matt-
a hard question.
Matt with those eyes. We haven't had your
yeah,
song
no.
yet, Matt.
Give me a minute. I don't know. I've
He's poking
never
his ears out.
come close to getting asked that kind of a question. I've been asked the album before, but not the singular song.
I mean, I think no matter what song you pick,
It's-
it's gonna get repetitive as fuck after about 24 hours.
See, that's the problem. Yeah.
Well, that's why I would pick like somebody who's at least whose voice I would just like the song would like really probably get on my nerves, but the voice I'd still be like, ah. So me, it would be Whore in this moment because I could just sit there and listen to Maria Brink scream. But yes, the song at one point I'd be like, okay, please switch the
It'd
lyrics
probably make
somehow.
you go crazy. Yeah, you know who I really like is City and Color. You ever heard of them?
Yes.
Dude, I love his voice. Like, I wish I could sing like that, man. That's just something relaxing about it.
Chris 13 says, I think I'm in the minority, but I can't stand the Beatles. I
You are
am
not
not
in
a
the
big
minority.
fan. No, I'm not a big fan either. Absolutely, Rick. Marie Brink took out, like, God Mode came out today, by the way, guys, so just saying. Go check it out. Anger said Matt out of hell because Matt is waiting for somebody to say bad out of hell.
No, it definitely won't be that.
Anger.
Be lame, and I'll just say Queen Bohemian Rhapsody because at least then it's a long song and it's got multiple stuff in it.
All right, that sounds fair
Yeah.
enough. Instrumental that can make your own words to and sing to it. There
And
you
change-
go.
Yeah,
That's
you
not
can
bad,
change it
that's
all the
not
time.
bad.
Change the
There you
lyrics.
go. There you go. There. Somebody's found the gray zone in the question.
There you go.
Yeah.
Mechanic A, damn you.
Good job.
Damn you. No. No. No, my heart will go on.
No.
No. No. Celine
And
Dion
it could have
is...
gone symphony here. I think it's like 4:32.
Listen, love
Nothing
Celine
but complete
Dion,
silence
but
for 4 minutes.
no, that would drive me even more crazy. No sound for like 4 minutes. I'd be like, no.
But at
If
least
you guys,
this doesn't get repetitive because it's
because then it's always silence.
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Instead of having to hear the same notes over and over and over again that you get tired of, the gray area with the instrumental thing, you get to make your own vocals. Well, if you're hearing silence, you could just create your own songs over and over again. That's
Lamb
actually
chop.
the purpose of the song is the audience is supposed to come up with the song by them slowly, like either moving around or making noise.
You're
So the
trying
song
to get
changes.
you're trying to get too technical for me, Mr. Mojo, at almost 10 o'clock at night. Do
Don't
not.
ask me to pick one song.
Fair enough. Anger says lamb chop song that never ends. Nerox thinks we're funny. You guys, I just threw up a little vomits everywhere. I mean,
Oh man.
that's you guys. If you guys could create your own tour, what bands would you play with?
I'd definitely go with Skin Lab. I don't know.
To fix with Shovel Monster sound wise, I'd probably go Whitechapel.
I gotta be honest, dude. I liked Whitechapel, but they were pretty boring to watch on stage.
Really?
Yeah, they just kind of stood there and I don't know,
Okay, well then Pending Doom then, because I know they put a good show on.
boom, I'll take it. And Ben, yeah, I do that. I wish there's a band called The Devastated. They did one album, and it's the guys from another band called Oblige. But The Devastated, man, that shit, the whole album rocks, and I wish they were still around because that would be a. And there's another band, Hostility, which I know that I think is like an '80s band, Hostility, but there's a California band, Hostility. That was in the early 2000s. Man, they were badass as well, but not around as well either. So
Nerox said
I
bummer.
don't know.
Madonna 3000.
That's on your tour.
If you could be remembered for one thing, what would it be?
Run.
Is my leg over there? I think that's a staple for Joseph.
I think so. Hey man, at least people remember our lyrics.
Right?
I mean, that line is, come on, those lyrics are, it's just so fun. It's just
Yeah.
so catchy. I mean, like I said, I love it.
I mean,
You know what I'd love seeing? Like a comic book,
mm,
like a Shovel Monster comic book. If somebody
Yeah.
can make that happen, Facebook, YouTube, you listening? We need a
My-
Shovel Monster comic book.
my bass player was looking into like a 8-bit video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were looking at that, but he got busy with work and whatnot. So, but we were gonna try and maybe do like if you
Scando's
download
still there.
if you do the like download the album, we'll send you the game, and
So you can play the story.
Why don't you check in with what's their name?
Sloppy Joe.
Yes, Sloppy Joe's studio.
Oh, okay.
I mean, check it out. He did the whole thing and added all the indie bands and stuff. I mean, why not give it a try? Send him a message, see what he can do. Anger said, "Shut up and take my money."
Exactly. Who doesn't want an 8-bit video game?
It's a whole concept, 8-bit video game that goes with the album, the Shovel Monster. You know,
You go
what I
around
mean?
killing people with a shovel, and
I mean, come on.
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly. And then you make a whole package: the shovel, the CD, and the game.
boom, $1 million.
Throw in a T-shirt. Throw in a T-shirt, and that's it, man.
Yeah.
You're good. You know what I
The
mean?
ultimate
Like
purchase.
exactly.
Yeah, available.
Exactly.
I
We are
lowered the
not-
shovel price by the way, but
There we go. Where
Yeah.
can we find the shovel?
shovelmonster.com.
All right. See, but we
Simple
are not
enough.
responsible what you do with your shovels.
Exactly.
Nope.
Yep. Thank you.
No, it's not. It's not a kitty. That's
It's a
my-
nugget.
Yes, it's a little chicken nugget. It's my almost 3-year-old that's over there. All right, guys. Let's take a break. Listen to your next song. Then I'll have a few more questions, and we'll have to stop for tonight. But I'll have you guys back on a Friday night because
Cool.
we have way more stuff to talk about.
Sounds
and
good.
This whole album for sure.
The numbers.
Those numbers.
We might be able to let you know what that means by then too, if you haven't figured it out by then.
see. Like somebody, let's figure out what those numbers mean. Let's
It means
go.
something, and it's actually very simple.
The
They
more
just look ridiculous, but it's actually very simple.
The more simple it is, the harder it is for me.
It'll be
like,
easier.
You
It'll
know,
be
those
easier once the
things-
whole album's out.
Those
Mhm.
things that they said that you just have to bring towards your nose and the image would form like in hologram or 3D or whatever. It's simple. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. It's
No,
simple.
once all the songs are, you can see all the songs. You'll be able to should be able to figure it out after that.
We say
All right.
should.
So see, we have a few hints. So I'll try.
Oh,
All right,
we have
let's-
19 likes. Nice.
Hey, there you go. See,
Cool.
it's what 8 days ago. I mean, it just happens though, and I think it's all about the production of the video. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
and I'm not saying that your videos are not good, you know, but I mean, you looked at Starfall from Nightfall. There you go, Starfall, Nightfall. Late at night, I'm confused, guys. They have something like 68,000 views right now on their song after like 3 weeks.
Damn.
But it's a whole video game production, and she's on the fucking mountains, and there's a dragon. There's fucking
Oh.
dragons.
Yeah, that
Like,
requires a bigger budget.
that's
Definitely.
well,
This
that's
is
what he was
boring.
saying. That's it. That's what he was saying. So, unfortunately, it's always about money. But like I was saying earlier, if we start helping each other, that 19 should be up at least right now. If the 8 people that are watching haven't liked the video yet, that 19 should turn into 27.
Yeah.
So, let's see if those numbers move. Enjoy, guys.
Get on it.
There we go. Hopefully that video should be up at least a few likes by now. If you guys are not going to like the video, you're poop heads. I mean,
Good.
we
Nice.
we still appreciate you. But seriously, like, guys, come
That's
on,
awesome.
start helping each other. I know we can build up those numbers a lot better. I've been saying it and saying it again, and I'm talking about everybody, like even us, like the podcasters and the radio people. Like, instead of trying to step on each other, like, help each other, build each other up. I mean, doesn't
Yeah.
cost anything.
Right.
No.
Well, if it costs you something, don't pay, because some people don't make you pay.
Yeah.
Shovel Monster's brutal as fuck. No shit.
Thank you. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. I finally. I don't know if you figured out what my musical taste is, but it's like groovy and heavy. So you know,
Oh, I thought it was like Queen,
jazzy, a little
ABBA,
jazzy.
like ABBA and stuff like that. Like,
Hey, I like ABBA. Okay.
Little Frank Sinatra.
I mean,
No,
I like every type of music, so we're
Yeah. I
But
love '80s, but
good. For your type of music, absolutely.
Hardcore hip hop.
gangster. No, it's gangster, man.
Gangster.
Gangster rap for real.
So Shovel Monster using his shovel, is that how he took the leg? Is that how the leg is, like, he used the shovel?
So
Yeah.
yeah. In day 9, there's a I forget which song it is, but he picked. That's, I think it's Shovel Smile. It might be. But that's how he just stumbled upon the shovel, and that's became his go-to.
It's just a whole horror movie. It's a whole. Imagine Rob Zombie, like, getting his hands on something like that. I mean, what he did with, like, House of a Thousand Corpses and all that shit is pretty scary.
Yeah.
I vote for Shovel Monster to be Sherry Moon Zombie. I'm just saying. My personal preference, but you know.
I mean, it'd be cool to get into a haunted, horror film. That'd be awesome.
If only he'd call you. I don't know why he's not calling you.
Does he have your right number? I mean,
We have the whole movie planned out. It's just it's shortened to make the album.
Yeah.
yeah.
And of course you'd set it up. Come on, Rob Zombie. Call Anger. He's been waiting.
You don't know what to do if he actually did, boy.
I love you so much.
I think he would die. Like, yeah, exactly. Like, to just topple over. I mean, I would feel the same way with Maria Break would like one of something, and I'd be like, yeah, nope, I'm done. I'm gone. I am dead.
Yeah.
Mechanic A said, watch that movie. For sure.
Nice.
Zombie got a house 3 towns over. I'm gonna go knock. Get it, Matt. Go now. Get in your car. Good night,
Thanks for
Crypt
showing
13.
up.
Have a good night.
Thanks for watching.
I tell him my name is Rob too. Yes. Same as I
Get
told
that
him in
coming.
Oh shit. Well, we're getting towards the end of the episode. So where can we find you guys?
Pretty much everywhere. Shovelmonster.com. We got Facebook. We got the Instagram.
Good thing
We're
is, there's
on-
not a lot of bands named Shovel Monster, so you type it in Google, it's gonna pop up.
Yeah, knock on wood. I just researched it too when we were doing the names. I was like, is there any other bands? Nope. Okay, cool.
And it's important to look at because you don't want to come out and be like, oh, somebody else has my name, and it's not because you add a the or a before that it makes it different.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the
Yep.
same one.
Yeah. But yeah, we're on Spotify, all the streaming apps, YouTube, as we just saw, Pandora, whatever, Apple. So, yeah.
And don't forget that we can find Mojo on his studio page at was it Mojo Studios
Mojo
MS?
Studios MS.
Yes, and we can also find him with his project Encircle Throne. You can catch that episode on all streaming platforms from when we talked. Chicken Nugget is getting tired, so I will
blame
hit you. I'll hit Mick with the question. If you want to answer again, I mean your answer could be different today because every day we have a different feeling about life. The NYXUS question, Mick, is if you would have a chance to sit down with a younger version of yourself, what would you tell yourself?
Wow. I think maybe relax and not worry so much, I guess. 'Cause especially my younger years, I worried a lot about just dumb shit or whatever, and so I'm right now I'm doing a better job of it. But yeah, it'd been nice to be a little less stressed, early on. But maybe that's motivation too. I don't know, but I think yeah, probably just go with the flow, relax, everything works out.
Absolutely. What about you, Mojo?
I don't remember what I said last time. Man, I agree with that. The relaxed thing would definitely help out a lot. I know gear-wise, go ahead and buy the expensive thing. If you're going to end up buying it anyway, just go ahead and buy it now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because you get the
money if you go ahead and just buy the expensive thing instead of buying the cheap thing and turn around and buying the expensive thing.
That's definitely that. I feel you there for sure.
Yeah, that's spending a lot of money to just go in and buy.
To get to the one you actually wanted.
Uh-huh.
For real, yeah.
Just wait, save up, and get what you really want. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I appreciate you guys taking the invitation. I'm sorry we have to cut it short, but like I said, we'll have you guys back. Mick set it up with me, and Mojo. Let's see what day we can do it.
Yeah.
I am available after Halloween because we're taking a week off for Halloween specials. I mean, that's all about horror stuff. So if you
Yeah.
guys want to, of course, on Halloween night, I will not be live because I am going to trick or treat with my kids.
Sure.
But if you guys want to do it earlier and talk about it, if you guys, let's set it up, let's see what happens. But we would love to have some Shovel Monster music for horror week. It fits perfectly.
Yeah, sounds good.
Anything you want to tell these awesome people that have been sitting with us?
Yeah, thanks for showing up. We always appreciate any and all support that we get, likes, comments, listens. We all appreciate every little
All
bit
those
of
kind
it.
words.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I don't take none of that for granted. And yeah, just appreciate everybody, and we'll just keep trucking along, hopefully making some decent music that everybody likes.
I mean, your lyrics are sticking. The music is sticking. Everybody's screaming "run" or "there's so much blood." So I mean, it's working. Something's working, guys. So keep at it.
Thank you.
But seriously, thank you for being here, guys. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow night for another live. This week is fucking crazy, but we keep pushing. So have a good night, guys.
Thank you.
You too.